It. Hello, everybody. My name is Savannah. I am super excited to be sharing is Arbonne for you or if Arbonne would be a good fit for you. I have been doing Arbonne since November 2023. So about almost a year and a half or probably a year and a half. I don't know. I can't do math. Um, I started Arbonne when I was 2 months postpartum with my first daughter. And I actually just had my second baby, not even 3 weeks ago. So I'm actually running on like a lack of sleep, three fizzes today, and just living on a prayer over here. So I just am super excited to share how Arbonne has significantly changed my life. And I'm going to do my best to not cry or get emotional because the hormones are hormoning. Um, because I think back to where I was when I started, when I had my daughter, and where I am now. See, it's already starting. And I just feel like I'm two completely different people because of Arbonne. And to think that I never thought it would be for me. Um, Products really do change your life. Community really changes your life. And Arbonne is so different. So pull it together and I'm going to start sharing. Let me make sure, share my screen here. Okay, share. Okay. Can you see this, Lauren or Carrie or okay, Kenzie, thank you. Okay. So like I said, I've been doing this for about a year and a half. I started this when I was 2 months postpartum with my daughter, and I was in a desperate season of like, whoa, I need to do something different for my family. I need to move different. I need to act different. I was at the time with a previous company for about 5 years, and if you know me. I'm a diehard. I go all in. I played college sports when I was in college, and I just go all in. And something I'm very loyal to people and loyal to things. And I didn't. I had tunnel vision at the time, and for the longest time, I thought Arbonne was just products, just products. So you can't be successful there because it's just products. Like I was doing something that I thought was like life changing in other ways. But then I was 2 months postpartum. I was not, I took the 12 weeks leave at the time. I'm a teacher actually too. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. I'm a first grade special ed teacher. I have been teaching for 10 years. And I took the 12 weeks leave thinking with my previous business and my restaurant that I work at on the side, I'm like, I'll be good. I'll figure it out. Like we'll be good financially. Little did I know that my business was not doing well. And the restaurant that I work at lost their liquor license and it's a Mexican restaurant. So who wants to go to Mexican without a margarita or some sort of drink? It's people were turning away left and right, and I wasn't getting very many hours. So I was kind of like stuck between a rock and a hard place. And my friend Brittany, who I worked at the restaurant with, she left a year before I left the same company. I thought she was absolutely crazy. And I was like, I texted her with the tail between my legs and I said, okay, tell me about Arbonne. And she came over immediately with samples, told me about the comp plan. And once I finally listened to her, when I was like opened up the tunnel vision, I was like, okay, say less, let's go, sign me up. So I'm going to share a little bit about what you kind of get with Arbonne. This is going to be a two-part series. If you like what you hear, the person that invited you to this call will send you the next part, okay? So I'm going to talk about Arbonne, our team, what to do, what you get, and then you'll get the second part, okay? So our founder, Petter Morg, this is something that I'm super obsessed with that, we always say that we were doing clean before clean was even cool. Arbonne's been around for 45 years. And so when Brittany came over and told me that, again, I was not cognizant of that, but realizing that Arbonne was around for so long. Like Arbonne is tried and true. Not only did Petter care about the ingredients, he cared about the people, and he cared about the planet, which is very was very unheard of at the time in 1980. It is kind of like a taboo thing now, but we've been doing this forever, you guys, for 45 years. So I love that Arbonne has stood the test of time, the market trends through so many, trial and tribulations. So I just, that is like a huge, huge reason why I was like, okay, let's do this. We develop our products with, ingredients in mind. And like as a mom, when I was 2 months postpartum, I was very in a breastfeeding and pumping. And having a newborn, I was very, like, that was very appealing to me that I was putting products on my daughter and in my system that I was giving to her that I knew were actually clean ingredients because we go by European standards. So we ban over 2,500 ingredients, which we go by above and beyond US standards and European standards, which is very awesome. Um, with our team resources, sorry, I need to move this over. We have weekly trainings and team calls. So again, I'm in a very busy season of life right now, with a newborn and I have a toddler. And popping onto those weekly calls just light me the frick up. Okay. So like not only did like you might need a side income, some sort of, income, and obviously the financial part is awesome, but the what we get poured into is even better. Like last night I was feeding my newborn, had my headphones on, listening to the team call, and I just felt like my cup was overflowing listening to that call. The level of mentorship that we get here is truly, truly elite. Like this team is truly incredible and something that I didn't know that I needed. Um, some of these ladies have become some of my absolute best friends, and I like cry when I leave them and I see them virtually or when we were at our event. It was actually very sad. I was like, I don't know when the next time I'm going to see you. So the mentorship, the friendship, the trainings are truly, truly elite. So we have that every week. We have a weekly team call. Um, we have amazing leadership here where we get monthly emails, templates, graphics, resource, like literally so much stuff. I came from a place where like I had to create everything myself. And that took so much of my time and my brain power. Here, I don't have to do that. And again, as a mom of two under two, it's then I'm spending my time on like those actual income producing activities that whoever invited you to this call will help you do. But just know that like it's so nice the amount of like graphics that get shared, the email templates. It's so easy. I don't want to say it's easy to be successful here because you obviously need to put in the work. But like if you're not I would say if you're not successful here, it's like it's not because you had a lack of resources. Let me just say that. And we have a whole boards app, just full of resources, full of cute little stickers, full of templates, full of resources, product info. Like you don't have to know it all to be successful here. Because when I hopped into here, even though I've done network marketing for a long time, I was so new to Arbonne, I didn't know what the heck I was talking about. But again, packed and loaded with resources. It didn't take me very long to figure things out. We also have a Telegram chat. It's an app that we use to communicate with each other. Again, people just share, share, share. Like if you're struggling with something, you don't know what the greens do or what fizz is or about the 30 days healthy living. Um, you want a testimony from somebody, literally go in the chat, ask a question. If your mentor can't help you, there literally is team locked and loaded full of resources that can help you, okay? Which is so, so nice. So moving on, let me see. This is going. Oh, I have to click. Okay, so different products that we share. Arbonne has like over 400 products, and I know that could be like, oh my gosh, that's intimidating. Again, you don't have to know everything to do something. Obviously, I think the big thing with network marketing, people will say, is that I have to buy all this stuff, or you know what? I replace things little by little over time with Arbonne because that is like the huge thing that Brittany, I don't want to say sold me on, but sold me on was like, this is stuff you're already using. Like literally, I didn't have to buy anything extra. I didn't have to like get hooked on something new. I use protein. I use baby shampoo and baby lotion and diaper rash cream, and I use makeup and I use skincare and I drink caffeine. Like Arbonne has all of that. So I started with the daily essential bundle that you see right on the screen, the protein, the greens, and the fizz. I got a sugar cup, and I can't remember what else, like one or two other things. And that's where I started. I didn't spend a ton of money. It wasn't a bunch of upfront costs. Again, these are things that I already was using in my daily life, I just swapped them out for Arbonne. And then when I ran out of something out of my house, like when I finally went through all my baby shower gifts of the baby lotion and the shampoo and all, I bought Arbonne. So like that's a huge reason why this business just makes sense. The network to serve people is so freaking large. So we have nutrition products. We have an amazing skincare line. We have a couple different lines. Literally, there's so much thought and science and ingredients go behind our skincare and our makeup. The makeup is chef's freaking kiss, man. I tell you, like, the ingredients top notch, the way your skin glows top notch, and the makeup has skincare benefits in it. So again, clean. That's such a taboo word right now, such a hot topic. Again, Arbonne is staying on top of the trends, always coming out with new stuff, always coming out with the top elite products. Okay. So you can share anything. You can run your business how you want to run it. You could focus on whatever products you want to focus on, and your mentor will help navigate that for you. But just know, like, you can run this business how you want to, and your mentor will help do that, or whoever invited you to this call, if this is something that you want to do. But I think that's a cool thing is just like there's so many different avenues that you can go that you really focus on. But just know, like, my household is an Arbonne household. Like my boyfriend, my fiance. My fiance uses Arbonne. Again, my daughter uses. I use it on my newborn now. My cabinet is full of art, and it's just again, I replace things over time. Again, that's why this business just makes sense. So see what's typical earnings at Arbonne.com. So we are here to show you what's typical, but what's possible here will absolutely blow your freaking mind. Okay. Again, I was with a different company for 5 years, and I've been here for a year and a half. In November, it'll be 2 years, and the again, with typical earnings at Arbonne.com, the success I've seen here is just indescribable. And it has obviously have come with work. I'm not typical, okay? But again, the network to serve people, to help people is just so large compared to a lot of different network marketing companies. You're not so super niche down here. Like I can help Sally Sue next door get some greens and fizz. I have helped so many coworkers at school get off the caffeine that they're drinking, or their coffee, or the sodas, or the Lonnie News. I can help, Matt's grandma, my fiance, with skincare. I can help my mom with skin. Like it's just so large. Okay. So I'm actually at the area manager level, which is very cool. Again, this always makes me emotional to it because at an area manager level, it's willable. So that means that if God forbid something were to happen to me, my kids can, reap the benefits of the business that I have built. And so if that is not lighting a fire under my booty, I don't know what does. And like that is so cool. I don't know. I've never heard of that anywhere else. I think that's very cool. But you can clearly see here at the independent consultant level, these are just averages. Okay. So there's people that obviously work this business that don't do anything. This is like a gym membership. Some people sign up and they do absolutely nothing, and that is counted into these averages. And then some people, take advantage of this membership that they bought. Okay. And, skyrocket with this business. Okay. I hope that you're hear what I'm saying is like, it can be overwhelming seeing people on social media doing this business full time. Like this is their full time. Granted, like they worked freaking hard for this. Okay. I know this personally, and they are where they are because of, the work that they put in. But I'm still in that season of I'm a full-time special ed teacher. I have kids. I have a lot on my freaking plate right now. I still do the restaurant job here and there. And I still make this business work in the pockets of my day. And again, it doesn't feel like extra to me. It's like my daily life. Okay. So you can see the averages there. I can tell you that I've surpassed the averages for the area manager level. The regional vice president level is incredible because that's where you can start earning the Mercedes car bonus. And many people on our team have earned that, have a Mercedes Benz. It's not like, where it's not like people don't actually earn that. People really do earn that. And I've seen multiple of my friends get the car at that level. And then the next level is the national vice president level. I would say where I'm at even now is life changing. I know there's just so much more to come. Like, what could an extra $100 a month do for you? $500, $2,000, $5,000 a month. Like, again, I don't want you to think like, oh, it's just extra groceries or my bills. Like, think about your mortgage being covered. Again, see what typical earnings at Arbonne.com. But like, that's where I'm at right now. Like, my mortgage gets covered from this business. This is allowing me to take the 12 weeks leave right now, you guys. Again, see what's typical earnings at Arbonne.com. I thank God for this business every single day and for this income because of the work that I've put in. Okay. I kind of already talked about this, but this kind of shows you that we have a way if you're like, okay, so I started the business and you can do this affiliate style. Okay. I know that's very popular. A lot of people like to share links and you can be successful sharing links and building an affiliate, not by not building a team. Okay. But we have a system for you to onboard new consultants. Again, everybody shares links, you guys. Do you tell your friend about the restaurant, the sushi you had last night? Did you share a link on Amazon? Like, this is for you then. We do have a way to onboard new consultants. Again, you do not have to know it all to be successful here. We have systems that have been placed by our leaders that literally are so easy to be successful here. Like you literally just got to follow on the boards app and what to do. So we have a way to onboard new consultants. Like I said, this boards app is an app that you will download and it's literally locked and loaded with resources. We have the weekly team calls and then we have the chat for you to ask questions. Again, there's photos in there, there's testimonies, there's so many things in there. Again, you're like literally, if you're not successful here, you're just not trying. I'll just put it like that. And then the last part is if anything that I said to you or we talked about today seemed like a little bit interesting or like you thought maybe this could be for you, we do have a second part series that will dive a little bit more into the products. And you can see if that would be a good fit. But again, this has drastically changed my life. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing this. Drastically changed my life. Every day I think about like, what would I be doing right now if I didn't have Arbonne? Like, it has given me hope. It's given me the ability to dream again. It's given me flexibility for my family. And again, it's not anything extra that I'm doing or extra that I had to buy, or I feel like it's taking time away from my family. Literally, most of the time, it's like I'm making a protein shake because I'm hungry. And if I wasn't with Arbonne, I'd be making a protein shake anyway. If I was in this newborn phase right now, I'd be drinking tons of caffeine. And now I'm just drinking fizz instead. And most of the time, I just prop my phone up and click record and I share those things and I inspire other people. And it truly is such a freaking blessing. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. I literally be so worried about what my life would look like right now. I would actually be spending more time away from my family because I would have to pick up more restaurant hours. I would have to go back to work sooner than the 12 weeks, which would absolutely suck. So, this is giving my family flexibility, options. I'm just so freaking thankful and I'm so thankful for the community too. So you literally can't go wrong with whoever invited you here or even starting because you can start this business right now for $36. And I've been saying this on my stories a lot to people I'm talking to that you can't even get a freaking good pedicure right now for $36. Before I went to Vegas for a company event, it was $40 before the tip for just a pedicure, you guys. So literally you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So if you're interested in anything that we said or I said tonight, please reach out to the person that invited you and they'll send you the second part of this call. Okay. Have a great night and thank you so much.